Today we're having a look at my sister's radio in her Honda Jazz. It seems to have succumbed to that issue of the radio not actually working but the CD players working. Now if we turn up the volume, occasionally we'll get some kind of static through the speakers, but the radio bit of it isn't really working at all. So let's try turning up a little bit. So you can hear this kind of vague static, but it's not really doing anything at all. And apparently this is due to an issue with the 8-volt regulator on the main board. So we're going to take this out and repair that. Now I'm not actually going to show the taking out on screen. There's loads of tutorials on the internet about how to get one of these radios out, but basically it's one screw there that you remove, and then this cover unclips, and there's a screw here and a screw here that you then remove, and then we'll be able to get the whole radio out of here. Let's get that done now. Well, 2 hours later, here is the main board. I would definitely not make a good car radio thief. And the bit we're interested in is down here. So this is the Rome 8-volt regulator, and this is what regularly goes on these machines and causes this issue. Let's take a closer look at that. This is what it looks like close up. So what I'm going to do is I think put a little bit of flux on it and then use some hot air to take it off. Got quite a big heat sink on it, so might take a little bit of doing. But the Quick 861 is a great station, so I should be alright. Just going to heat the area up around it as well. These sort of things tend to have quite a bit of thermal mass on them. And it's off. Now that thermal mass wasn't too bad because there's only just a little bit up here for the heatsink to be soldered onto. Normally kind of, it's kind of most of this pad here. So let's give that a bit of a clean up. Looks like a nice clean pull. Which is excellent. We're going to put a little bit of solder on those pads and then drop the new one on. We don't need too much solder on any of these pads. That will probably do. We have our new regulator here. See how small these things are. Not under the microscope this time. Makes it a little bit more tricky. We just want to drop that on there. But what I'll do is I'll just dry that off. That's got quite a lot of flux on it. I'm going to put a bit more flux down on there, and that helps the solder to bond a little bit better. I think it deoxidizes, if I remember rightly, it deoxidizes any oxidization on the pads and helps the solder work better. We'll put that on there, then hopefully it will find its own way onto the pads, all being well. Going to put some magnifiers on for this so I can see it doing its stuff. This quick 861DW hot air rework station is absolutely amazing. I am so glad I bought this. And just touch that down. Okay, the tab's down. And what I will manually do is I will go over the pins there just to make sure they're on okay, but I think they actually are. They look alright to me. I'm going to briefly check it under the microscope. They look pretty good actually, but I'm going to go over them just to make sure, as this is a power component. For this we will be using the JBC. Well, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, there we go, managed to clear it. Wonderful. Okay. And that is soldered. Time to put it back in the car and see if it works. And here we are the next day. The radio's fitted and retuned and set back up again, and it works absolutely fine.
That has been ushered in by the European Union. That seems to me to amount to a...
And I stood behind him and I touched his jacket suit. But...
If you've enjoyed watching me repair an old car radio, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.